Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and the place to be, it's Deb C. Bloop, bloop, that's me. Boop, Deb C. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and happy Tuesday. I hope everybody had a great day. I was having a good week so far. Listen, something different. I did something different with my hair tonight. I took my shower, and after I washed my hair, I put my curl cream in it. And then I just let it dry on its own. I'm letting it air dry. So we'll see how it takes. I'd like for my curls to be a little more like curly. So there we go. Okay. So let's get into Sister Wives. Did I watch it? Yeah, I watched it last night. Yeah, I watched it last night and then a little bit today. So let's get into it. Okay. This episode had me yelling and explaining stuff to Dolly. Dolly doesn't typically watch it, but if I get very animated, what is this? Is that my head? That is my head. I thought maybe I had curl cream that I forgot to get in. Okay. So if I can get really animated, sometimes I'll just be like, listen to this. And I explained to Dolly. So this one had me animated. We start out with Mary and Jen sitting on the front porch. Robin would be jealous. Just a sister wife and her friends sitting on the porch enjoying the meal. So they're sitting on the porch. Out of all of Mary's friends, I think Jen is my favorite. And they're talking about Coyote Pass and all the problems. So Thankfully, Mary got an attorney, and she needs to get an attorney. What? Janelle told her before, you really should, because there's some shit going on. She had said, listen, nothing is being discussed about this property. So I sent an email. She sent an email out to Cody, Robin, and Janelle. And Janelle also says, we haven't been told anything. Anytime I try and ask him, we get told nothing. So, listen, Mary says she's made to feel like she didn't contribute equally. And anytime she asks questions, they just brush it off. They just brush her off and say something like, we'll just let you know when it involves you. But she's due her money, so it does involve her. It involves everybody in there. It involves not only Cody and Robin, but it involves Mary and it involves Janelle. And Mary at the time, remember, when Janelle came over and talked to Mary and sat her down and said, listen, I want to tell you what's going on because nobody's telling you. You might want to look into getting a lawyer. And she was like, I don't know that he would do that. I don't think he would do that to us. I think he can trust us. Janelle, you were absolutely correct. And Mary is saying Janelle was correct. Jen is on point with that eye roll because I did the same thing when she says, I didn't think Cody would do that. I thought I could trust Cody. Girl, no. And Jen is 100% correct in that the time of being gentle with Cody, that's past. This is your money now. There's no black and white. You just have to don't go in gentle. You have to get tough to get back what you deserve. She's like, in the past, I wouldn't want to ruffle, any feathers. It was this, I took a drink of water and it was making me burp a little bit. She would say, in the past, I didn't want to ruffle any feathers. I want things to be amicable with the family. Why? You're no longer in this family, okay? He's talked shit about you. So, who cares? Don't be a doormat. Go in and get what is deserved to you. And listen, maybe in the past, that's why he treated her the way he did, because she didn't want to cause a commotion or anything. But I mean, you're due what is owed to you. So Cody, back in like at Coyote Pass, Cody meets up with his realtor. And he's like, Robin has finally given up on the dream. Finally. Wow. So they're touring the land and everything. And then didn't Cody go and give his realtor some kind of advice on marriage? Like, he was like, I had a wife living out here. Yeah, there's some stuff out here I got to clean up because I had a wife who was living out here on this land in a trailer. Don't do that if you get married. No shit. You think he needs marriage advice from you? Oh, doubtful. This guy just, listen, and Cody just keeps talking and talking about my ex-wives. He don't want to hear none of that. He just wants to come out here and, is that girl? That's my head. Ugh. He just wants to come out here, look at the land. He don't need to hear about your, like, giving up the dream, listening to the story, listening to you bad-mouthing your ex. He's not a therapist. He's a realtor. And then he come up and say, I got two exes that are nagging me. They're not nagging you. They just want to know what the hell's going on. This is their money. This is their money is involved here. So they just want to know what's going on, since their money's tied up and it's owed to them. So no, they're not nagging. You're not giving any answers. Janelle and Madison are on a Zoom call with Christine, and we find out that Janelle and Maddie and Maddie's husband, they closed on land in North Carolina. It is a flower farm. And listen, I absolutely love this for Janelle, because Janelle, back when she was in the family, she wanted to have like land where she could have like a flowers in a greenhouse. And she's always wanted this. So she's finally getting her dream. And I am so happy for her on that, because Christine found her man and Mary found her happiness in the B&B. And it seems like Janelle is just in limbo. You know what I mean? Waiting for things to happen. So I'm so glad that she was able to get her flower farm. Just that made me the happiest out of this whole episode. Okay, so back with Mary and Jen, the email that was sent out to everyone, Janelle responded saying, yeah, we need to talk. And Cody just said, I've been talking to the right people. Well, who's that? Who is the right people? I mean, Mary and Janelle have no idea what's going on. So who's to say he's not trying to screw them? I mean, is the right people realtors, or he didn't keep them in the fold of anything? I can understand why they might be thinking something nefarious is going on. So, and then, listen, okay, I just had to stop myself for a second, because I looked at my paper and I was like, what? I can't stand that, man. So he says these ex-wives are always asking me to do them a favor. And do them a favor? They want their money. They want to know what is going on. This isn't something extra that they want from you. This is their money. They just want their money. That's all. And then, but listen, here's the part that got me pissed off to no end. So Cody telling Mary, listen, you only get 2 acres because you have less kids. That's bullshit, okay? That's bullshit. She gave equal amount of money. Mary gave money. We find out Mary put money in the family fund. The family fund was then used to help pay for the kids' college and the kids' cars and the insurance on the cars. But guess whose kid did not get money? Guess whose child's education and car was not paid for from that fund? Any guess? It starts with an M. That's right, Mary's. Once again, Mary put money into the family fund. Mary's money helped send kids to school. One of those kids was not her child. Mary had to pay out of her own money to send her son to school, or to get a car, or to pay for car insurance. That is what pissed me off. So you're planning on just giving her less because she has less kids, but she put in just as much, maybe, who knows, maybe even more than the others. And she gets shit. She gets shit on. She gets nothing. So when it came to her son, there was no money, and he's trying to do the same thing to her. Isn't that the bullshit? Isn't that the bullshit? And then he's like, well, we have 18 kids. Whose fault is that you got 18 kids? Okay? Nobody told you to go out and procreate, make 18 children. That's what happens. But now all of a sudden, it's water under the bridge until he got to bring up that wet bar. Like when Mary was getting her house, she wanted a wet bar. Okay, so big deal. Guess who paid for that house? She paid for her own house. So if she wants a fucking wet bar, let her have a damn wet bar. She paid for her house. Nobody helped her. Unlike Robin, who needed help, who didn't Janelle, was it Janelle that put into, yeah, Janelle put money into Robin's house. Meanwhile, Janelle's living out in a trailer on fucking Coyote Pass. Are you kidding me? No. He had to bring up that, but she got her wet bar. Who the fuck cares? She paid for her damn wet bar, okay? And Cody is doing this now because, like I said, Cody's doing this now because she allowed him to get away with it. But she just wants a man. She just wants a man that'll take care of her. And thank God for Jen being there and pushing her to like get tough, because otherwise, who knows? She might just let him walk all over her and be a doormat again. So back to Janelle and Christine's Zoom call. Janelle comes out. She's like, hey, I hired a lawyer. I filed for separation of assets because Cody hasn't given me any answers at all. And he says whenever she's like, hey, what's the information you have on this? Well, call Mary. And I'm with Madison. Why would you need to call Mary? Mary don't have nothing to do with it. You're the one that's there. You're the one that's talking to realtors. I mean, Mary has the same amount of information as Janelle does, and that's nothing. Okay? So, no. And Cody, here's another thing. Cody's name is on all the lots. That feels like something shady. Like that to me is his way of controlling everything and trying to get something over on them. I'm gonna take these glasses off. There we go. I think that's his way of being shady. I could be wrong. I get that feeling though, but I get that feeling about him a lot. Christine and David, they bought another house in Moab. And I was like, wait a minute, didn't you just buy this house? But as it turns out, it is a rental property. It's like a side business, like an Airbnb. And that's the thing. Christine, it seems like, always wanted to do something like this. But the thing with plural marriage is you can't do what you want. Like, everybody has to sit down and take a vote. So if you really want to do something that's always been a dream of yours, if the other people don't want to do it, then fuck your dreams. Sorry. We're not doing that. That's shitty. That's another reason why I could never be in plural marriage. Okay, let's go back to Coyote Pass. It's been like several months since they paid off this land. Once again, Mary and Janelle have gotten no questions. It's just Cody. Who was it? Was it Mary? It was either Mary or Janelle saying that Cody said to Robin in an email that I've talked to all the right people. And Janelle, listen, Cody's like, is set in his mind that Janelle wants to screw him on money. She don't want to screw you on money. She's not greedy for extra money. She doesn't want to take money that's due to Robin or to anybody else. She just wants her own money. She wants her money. She wants to move to her flower farm in North Carolina. She wants to get as far the fuck away from you as possible. I don't blame her. And he says, yeah. He says, what does he say? He says, you left me holding the bag. I don't know what to do with it. Okay. But Mary has offered to help you with this, but no thanks. So I don't want to hear that. And back in Salt Lake City with Christine and David, listen, that's been some kind of year. I mean, she had a year. She met David. They dated for 20 seconds. They bought a house. They got engaged. They got married. They bought another house. That's a lot. So the kids come over and they help them move some furniture up to the Moab house. Mary and Jen are talking about dating, and Mary wants to date someone. She wants to date. She's gone on a few dates. She wants somebody who is taller and older. And that dog, how about that dog? What's the dog named? Zona? I love that. She was at a shelter and she was volunteering and she saw the dog. And I love that. I just absolutely love that she was like, this dog just felt like it needed me and I needed this dog. And I love that. And that dog is so sweet. But listen, Cody's talking about like what kind of man what kind of man Mary wants and what kind of man she needs and this and that. How the hell do you know? You don't know. You don't know jack shit about what she wants or what she needs. Shut your stupid mouth. And then her saying she needs to ditch those mean friends of hers. That's meaning aka the ones that don't like you. See, you don't like them because they don't like you because they tell the truth about you. And then he says ditch those bitches because no man is going to put up with that. Oh, straight from the Handmaid's Tale. Listen. I don't have to say don't listen to him, Mary, but you know. And she comes out and says, I absolutely do not want to do polygamy again. Smart. I don't think any of them, none of them do. No. Except for Robin. Because she can't make friends on the outside, so she has to get a bunch of women to share some peener. Some peener. I was gonna say penis, but then I was gonna say wiener, and it came out peener. Okay, so Cody. Oh, what was I gonna talk about? Oh, then they started talking about. Christine was talking about like, you know, I'm going to tell you, I didn't take that many notes on Christine and David because I'm kind of getting a little tired of them. Like, I don't know. I'm a little tired of Christine this season. I mean, she didn't do anything wrong, but it's just getting on my nerves a little bit. It's just getting, okay. So anyways, they were saying that, like, Christine could never really do what she wanted to do because Cody was always so controlling. And now that she's in a marriage where it's the total opposite, like David seems to be like, do whatever you want to do. I'll be there for you. I'm fine. I'm like, you know, I'm your support. So what were they saying? So that's what got on to talk about Sister Wives Closet. Is that what it was? Sister Wives Closet with that cheap ass jewelry. Oh, I guarantee you that thing's not up anymore. But Robin was like, it was my business. But then I thought that everybody would enjoy doing it. No, Mary was the only one that helped you with that. Everybody else was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to sell this cheap ass jewelry. So, Cody talking about Janelle. Janelle was saying she wanted to start a business and she couldn't. She had to make sure everybody got in on it. And then Cody talking about when Janelle left, she took the profits. Trying to make it look like she skipped off with everybody's money, like he might be trying to do. No, she wouldn't. I can't see her skipping out with everybody's profits. I think she was just going to take what was due to her. She wouldn't stiff anybody else. That's not what Janelle's like. So, okay, next week, Mary and Janelle are going to talk by Zoom. Mary tells in confessional, listen, Cody and Robin have the upper hand here. And Janelle tells Mary on Zoom that she thinks he's doing something underhanded and she lawyered up. And then back at Coyote Pass, they're all sitting there, all of Robin's kids are sitting there, and he's talking about the memories. He doesn't know if he wants to sell. Listen, I don't care what the shit you do with it, but make sure that your ex-wives get their money, okay? Make sure Mary and Janelle get their money, because that's bullshit, okay? All right, like he's gonna hear me, all right? So listen, if you watched, let me know in the comments what you thought. And as always, if nobody told you yet today, you are loved, seen, and heard. Listen, I'm going to tell you, this is a channel where regardless of the color of your skin or who you choose to love or how you identify, you are always loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put compassion, love, kindness, understanding, empathy, and sympathy out there in the world. And take care of one another. Also, please be aware of your surroundings. Be smart and safe. Hydrate often with water. And if you are in a dangerous situation, please know that Dolly and I are sending our love and our thoughts and our prayers. And when I say our prayers, that's Dolly with the prayers, because I am not super religious. However, and when I pray, I'm pretty sure JC is like, I only see you really when it's playoff time and you need your team to win. So where's your mom? So Dolly will send out prayers, and we'll both send out positive energy to get you through it. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about either Beverly Hills or New York. We'll see. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.